Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and if you're new here, I'm losing weight following the Slimming World plan, and if you're existing, thanks for popping back. It's nice to see you again. Today is my weigh-in update. I weigh on a Tuesday in readiness for my Zoom group on a Wednesday. My normal weigh-in when I'm at group is a Wednesday. So I've just quickly done my weigh-in this morning and I thought I'd give you a quick update. I also wanted to give you an update as in I finished my phase 2 of my Beachbody On Demand 80-day obsession, and I've just started my phase 3. So I did measurements yesterday, so I just wanted to update you on that. I look really tired this morning. I did get up quite early and I'm a little bit on the tired side, but I feel okay. I think also my allergies are quite bad and I need to wait for the tablet to kick in, hence why my eyes are so bloodshot. But anyway, you're not here to listen to me rambling about that. So weigh-in. Last week I stepped on the scales and I was 11 stone 7 and I lost 2 stone 9 to date. And today I'm pleased to say I stepped on the scales and it was 11.6. And I shall insert a photo of the picture of the scales at the end. So that's another pound off. Mrs. Slow and Steady rides again. I do think a pound is deserved this week. I've found it a little bit harder just to motivate myself the last few days, I guess. We had the real hot day on Friday and we had our takeaway. So I did have chicken kebab, which I do think was a healthy choice and was okay on plan. But since then I've really struggled. I don't know why. I've not particularly wanted to cook, not really been very imaginative with my food. I really need to spend a bit of time planning some meals out and going shopping and getting ingredients, but I haven't done it. Partly because it was the end of the month and I was trying to eke what I'd bought last week out into this week so that I'm starting a fresh month from a budget point of view, and partly because I just want to try and make food go a bit further because I feel like I'm spending a huge amount on food. Let me just have a quick sip of my coffee, just bear with me a second. So I'm really pleased with my weight loss this week. Another pound off puts me at 2 stone 10. So it's slow and steady, but it is coming off gradually. And I can tell a difference in my clothes and in my body. So I'm more than happy with that. So yesterday I did my measurements and basically on phase 1 I've measured in inches. I don't know what it is. I do all my weights in stones and pounds and I do measurements in inches, but then when I'm cooking and everything else I tend to use metric. It's really bizarre, but anyway. In the first phase I lost a total of 8 inches. Phase 2, whilst it's been really hard, I didn't think it was quite as dramatic on my body, but I did manage to lose 7 inches in total. I didn't lose anything at all on my bust area, which doesn't surprise me because I do find it tough to sort of lose weight there and tone up there. But I lost 3 inches on my waist, which really surprised me, and I'm really pleased about that. I think I lost an inch on my hips. One thigh is now bigger than the other by half an inch, but that could just be how I was measuring it, or perhaps my muscle was a little bit swollen on one side from exercising. So yeah, I think I lost like half an inch on each arm or something like that. It was when I first started measuring, I was thinking, oh, nothing's really changed. My boobs were the same, my arms were only maybe half an inch different, and I thought, this isn't very promising really. But then when you add it all up, it added up to 7 inches. So I don't know. I'm pleased enough with that, that it means it's working. This particular phase I'm going into now is supposed to be the shred phase. So this is supposed to be the phase that makes all the difference. Now, whether it will for me or not, because I'm obviously following the Slimming World plan rather than the Time Nutrition that they tell you to follow with the containers, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what difference it will make, but certainly looking at the weekly video, some of the workouts look very intense, and I think I'm going to have to modify them. Yesterday's was great. Yesterday's workout I thought was going to be really difficult, but it wasn't, so I was more than happy with that. AAA was my least favourite in the last round, and I think actually I quite enjoyed it yesterday, so I can't complain about that. Today we've got cardio flow, which is the really tough sort of cardio one where you do all the inchworms on the floor. Well, I don't think I'll probably video it because I think it's going to be really tough. But I've also got to think about what I do when I go on holiday, because it's one of these plans that I can't really ignore it and leave it whilst I go away. I'm going to have to try and carry it on. So I don't quite know how I'm going to do these workouts in a caravan, but I might have to try and do them outside if I get up early so that no one else is up to see me. Might have to try and do that. But it also means I've got to take my mats and my weights with me. I think doing work on the sliders might be difficult outside. So I don't know what I'm going to do really, but I need to try and accommodate it somehow. I was hoping that I'd be able to do my workout early on the Monday morning before we left, so then I'd only have to think about the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, thinking I was coming back on the Friday, but I actually come back on the Saturday. So and on Monday we've got to check in at 10, so we're going to be leaving at like 6 in the morning, so there's no way I'm going to be able to do a workout before I go. I will be able to do Saturday when I come back, I imagine, if I'm not too tired. So I have got to accommodate working out while I'm down there. There's no two ways about it. I don't want to have to repeat the week. I really want to just focus on getting it finished. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take my stuff with me. I might try and go to Decathlon or Argos and grab a couple of weights, because I've got weights where you've got a bar and you add the weights on and take them away, which is really good, because as you build you can adjust your weights accordingly and you haven't got to have stacks and stacks of weights everywhere. But it's just too bulky to take with me, so I'm just thinking if anything, I'll go a little bit lighter, and just take like a 2, a 4 and a 6 or something with me, kilogram weights, just so it takes up less room in the car as well, but we shall see. Anyway, I'm starting to trundle on. I'm going to try and sit down and do some recipes at some point later today, if I get the time. Work is not quite as busy as it was, but I've still got a lot on. I think I've just got to that point now where I know that I've got so much on my to-do list. I've just got to work through it. I can't do anything about it. My list is just so long that I just struggle to stay on top of it at the moment, but I'm not going to worry about that now. Anyway, I shall let you go. Let me know in the comments if you've had good losses this week and how you've got on. I love reading your comments as always, and I try to answer as many, if not all of them, if I can. So yeah, this week I'm going to not set myself any sort of like big major plans or targets. I'm going to try and just take one day at a time and stay on plan. That's my aim for this week, purely because it's obviously like a bit of a dodgy time for me, that I was feeling a bit unmotivated. I just want to get my mojo back, so I don't want to set myself any dramatic I'm going to do this week, this week, and this week, because I just want to try and feel like I'm achieving just by staying on plan. So that's my intention. I have got to think at some point about changing my weighing time to the evening and to start introducing more clothes, because obviously because I weigh at home, I don't wear a huge amount of clothes. So, and we've been told we've got to wear shoes, so I do think my first weigh-in at group, I'm going to have a half a stone gain, because it's going to make such a big difference weighing at night after I've drank a net all day and after I've got clothes on and shoes on. So I don't know whether I need to start gradually introducing that, or whether I just take the hit in 1 week and just know exactly what it is. I might just do that, because at least then I know, and then I'm back onto a regular scale and a regular pattern. If I do it now, it's just going to mess with my head that I'm not losing weight when I should be, so maybe I should do that. Let me know what you think in the comments and what you're intending to do with yours. I've still got a few weeks to worry about that, and for all I know, we could be back in a lot of time before we even get to group, because things aren't looking great at the moment. I'm just hoping I get to go on holiday. Anyway, I shall see you next week for the next weigh-in update. Take care. See you soon. Bye.